All right. What's up, people? How y'all doing? Me, I'm lagging a little bit. I'm tired. And like I said, just going through it. Doing my best though. But like I said, first of all, we want all the donations we can get here, right? Trying to continue to get some fruit in my system, probably some vegetables like some carrots, something like that. Maybe pick up a thing of carrots and celery when I can or something like that. Um, that is the goal right now. All right. Outside of that, um, I want everyone here to not forget. All right. I was instructed and told to keep the members chat on. And for the next 10 days, I would receive $10 a day for having that members chat on. Right. So please, let's make sure we stick to that and to the agreement. And yeah, so I should have $10 in my Cash App at some point today. Okay. Whenever Stephanie comes around the channel, I guess. So, like I said, for me, I mean, I got enough on my plate. I'm focused on trying to get through. I'm focused on the future. I'm focused on Christina, right? And by the way, hold on. As far as the members only chat goes, I can't see any of y'all in it, I don't think. So just understand that's y'all's own little thing because I can't see it because I think most of those people are trolls and they're blocked. So I don't really get what's so important about having a chat that I can't see, but have fun with that. But like I said, we agreed. That's what it is. So I expect $10 in the Cash App every day for the next 10 days. Right? And then we can go from there and figure out what we want to do after that. Maybe somebody else will want to pick up the ball. I don't know. I don't really care, man. I just need these donations to come in, and that's about it. But it's just crazy how I'm trying to build a positive environment here, and you constantly have these same people with nothing going on for themselves trying to come over here and tamper with what I'm doing. I mean, what does it have to do with any of you? Nothing. You know, names get said of people that don't exist to me. I don't know anything about any of y'all. I don't know you. I don't want to. So it's very odd, man. It's odd when people are desperate and they go out their way to show it. So it's like, I don't understand what was with all this projection. I mean, all these people are desperate. Like I said, I told them day one, y'all have a quiet desperation, and it's really pathetic. You feel me? So it's like, for me, if I'm gonna get paid off of people being pathetic, I mean, it can't get no better than that. You feel me? So like, just make sure that you be proud of that. Be proud that y'all are really that weak. You know what I mean? That's all. Feel me? So, like I said, I understand what people would like to do with me and my program here and all that, but like, you didn't even succeed at doing anything with these other people. That's what's so weird about it. I just because I came on a network, public network, doesn't give you a right to treat me anyway. Actually, doesn't mean that I have anything to do with you. I don't even know you. So it's like, you would think after trying this many times, this many years, you would think that you would go away. You would think that you would get the point that this ain't that, and you dealing with, you know, a real human being over here who's not going to put up with nothing, right? You would think that you would get that point, because it really is just sad. It's sad that people really pretend. Like, I mean, There's no pretending over here, cuzzy. You know what I mean? I'm a gangster. I run the streets. I mean, it is what it is. People don't tell me what to do. Believe me, I tell people what to do. It's been the same way since day one. It's always been this way. The only people who are delusional is these people. So it's like that means you don't process reality. So everybody's just looking at y'all like, are you ever going to catch up to what's going on? It's literally the truth. Feel me? So I don't know. I mean, number one, like I said, all of them are blocked on my side from what I see. So I won't be seeing anything. I don't want it. I don't want it brought to me. I don't care what people are saying, bro. The only people I care about what they say really is Christina. The people that I respect, right? Other than that, I mean, it is what it is, you know. My sponsors are cool. Uh, but that's it. It's as far as it goes. Another day, it's hot as hell. I can feel that, right? But yeah, like I said, you know, that's the thing, man. This is there was never a competition here at any point. There's never been a competition on YouTube. There can't be a competition because none of you people are close to me in any category, any way, shape, or form. So for me, it's just always been super weird. You feel me? Like honestly, it's super weird. Um, it just doesn't make any sense. Like I said, day one, you know. So it's like when people honestly, literally don't process basic reality. I mean, I don't know why people think the world stops for them. The world doesn't care, man. The world's gonna keep pushing. You know, like everything doesn't stop for y'all. These people are petty. They really want attention. Like it's pathetic, man. So I mean, you could continue to show the world how ridiculous you are, right? And what a joke. I mean, that's it. I mean, y'all do you. I'm gonna do me though. Feel me? Because me, I'm not a joke. In this world, like I said, you're either one or two things. You're either somebody or you're nobody. I happen to be somebody. So I mean, I don't really care what people have to say. Just being truthful. So let me get into the topic of the show real quick, right? Because it's facts and it's really the truth. All right. And what the topic is talking about stagnation right now today, which I was explaining this to my friend yesterday. But a lot of you don't process it, you don't get it. See, that's the thing. That's why when everybody's like, oh, yeah, he's struggling. Do you know what happened to me? You couldn't even fathom what I've been through and what happened to me. Y'all couldn't fathom what I'm going through right now still because of it. I mean, you couldn't fathom how hard it is being me. Trust me. So, I mean, that's not what made me famous. What made me famous is just me and myself. I'm famous. I'm a full-fledged celebrity with my own independent wealth, with my own independent fame. I have been the same individual this entire time. Nothing has changed. Nothing. Like, that's what be so weird about it. Is these people, they're just weird, man. You know, like it's like football fans that want to cheer for a team, you know, when they're winning, but then want to try to put them down when they think they're down. I mean, it's your fair weather. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. Feel me? At the end of the day, man, stagnation is the only way that you can succeed. Stagnation means a period of time where there's not a whole lot going on, especially financially, like financial stagnation, where you're kind of stuck, like what I've been going through, right? In that stagnation period, I put everything I have into doing what I do as Batman and building this into a business. Um, it's been very productive. It's not at all pointless because when I get all this money and all these blessings, I would need the infrastructure built as to what I'm doing, right? And for my business. And now at that point, I'll have funds to put behind everything that I do. Yay. Sorry, I'm still having trouble breathing, honey. I read what you said. I'm going to look into that. I'll definitely look for some yogurt today. But this is really bad. I mean, I couldn't sleep much. I'm tired. Um, and yeah, it's just really hard to get air still. Um, I do notice something going on a little bit as far as with the fruit. So I'm gonna try to stick with the plan of what I'm trying to do. But it's just like, my air is just it's blocked still. And I don't know if it's just within the healing process. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know, but it's scary, because that's where I draw my air, my diaphragm. My lungs are fine, but that's what people don't get. You don't breathe through your lungs, you breathe through your diaphragm. So if the diaphragm is this injured, that's a huge problem, right? So that's the issue. Is it's scary as hell because it can, anything can happen basically. So like I said, I'm in God's hands, man. I'm in God's hands. But I'm still out here doing the best I can. I love you more than anything. Like I said, the members chat will be on at least for the next 10 days so that they can fulfill their part of the agreement, which again was $10 a day. So we will be expecting $10 to hit my Cash App, right, baby? Today. All right. Every day should be $10. All right. That's what we agreed to. Right. Other than that, like I said, man, this ain't the Coach Eli show. This isn't all that clown stuff. This is the real deal. You come here, you're going to learn something if you listen. So now let me get back to my topic and let me see what my baby has set up here in the notification. You should be a mod. I wonder why you're not a mod. You should be a mod. Is it just because it's members only? Well, just chat right here, honey. I mean, I don't want you in the mix of them anyway. I want you over here. We have nothing to do with them. The chat's only open so that people, okay, who are slow can talk to themselves. It's irrelevant to me. I can't even see any of it. So you talk to me. That's how we do it. It's just you and I. It's the same drill. It's just so we can get our $10 and get our money and keep moving. That's all. Don't worry about any of that. We're not trying to participate with anybody who's, not worth it and not wise. Right? Just talk to me. It's you and I. It's always you and I. All right? And I love you. So yeah, like I said, moving forward, hold on. Like I said, stagnation is a necessary thing. Right? It's a necessary component. Look like a ham sandwich. Stagnation is a necessary component for success. It's that simple. If you don't have the stagnation period, right? Or the period of struggle, you can't make the money. Oh, he's honking at me. I tried to wave. They love me. All the 18 wheelers love me. There we go. Woo! That's awesome. Uh, two of them honk already, all the big trucks. Big truck driver. I'm telling you, they love it. It's become a whole thing. That's what people don't get. All these other people on the outside looking in, they're like, how did he get? There's another one. He's like, how did he get the whole valley to back him? This is what I do, dude. This is just my energy, man. I didn't go out my way to do it, you know? But, honey, the one thing I will do when I sit down, all right, is I'm going to look and make sure it says that you are a mod, at least, you know, normally, I guess, for normal chats, because you have to be a mod, you know? But this is just for 10 days, and then that's it. We'll do the members only thing, and, you know, like I said, don't even look at the chat. There's nothing, don't worry about that. I can't see any of it. They're all blocked. They were blocked a long time ago for good reason. So just let them do what they do. We'll get our money, and that's it. Okay? Hi there. I had another one honk. How many is that already? We just started. That's like what, like 5 trucks honking and saying hi. The dude just threw me the peace sign, like what up, like respect. I mean, people respect me and what I'm doing. They understand. I mean, I have people who work like real jobs, like, you know, like even like the male people, like they really tell me, like, you know, like I understand you, I understand what you're doing, like I get it, and it's cool, you know. So I appreciate that. Like I said, the only thing I didn't understand is why the one dude told me he was gonna help me with something, and then he never did it. I don't know what happened with that, but I have a feeling I know why, because people probably tried to talk him out of it, which is odd when people are going to let somebody else infect them with their nonsense. You know what I mean? Let me see what my baby is saying, because she's all that matters. Hold on. Oh, that's awesome. I can't really repeat that part, honey, but that's hilarious. I feel the same way, honestly, like real talk. Like, we might as well just start taking trips to places like that, you know, because it's like if we want our daily dose of it, I mean, yeah, we should just get the real experience. You know, we're getting it anyway without asking. So, yeah, that's hilarious. There we go. What's that, like number 6? With another honk. These are all 18 wheeler semis. I'm telling you, they love it. So, you know, like I said, man, you know, I really don't try hard. I'm not a try hard. I'm not a try Lee like y'all, right? Try Lee. Try Lee. Oh, for real. Try Lee. It's hilarious. There goes a 5-0 right by me. Well, I got in the grass. I mean, I'm not a robot. I'm human. But yeah, like I said, it's a big deal. All right. Now I wonder. I don't know. I'm not even worried about it, bro. There's nothing any of these people can do. You know, like if anybody is against me or whatever, there's nothing they can do no more. Nothing. Not realistically. There's nothing they can do. They just got to sit there and deal with Batman doing his thing, and that's it. You know, it's all in good fun too. It is real, but it's all in good fun. It's meant for people to have fun with it and try to put a smile on people's face. So it's hot, so I need to take this mask off for a minute. But you know, it's all the help, man. You know, if you're against me helping my community, I give up. You know, anybody. So you know, there's not much anyone can really realistically do. I follow the law. I do what I'm supposed to, and that's it. So you know, that's why we don't talk to these insane people, because they don't have any control. Right. You're hilarious, honey. Real talk. I honestly I can't wait to be with you. Um, and I don't know. I mean, I'm asking your opinion. I mean, like I said, it's so hard for me to even just draw air. I mean, do you really think that I'm going to get through this? Because I'll be honest, I'm having nightmares about that I'm not and stuff. It's scary, man. Like I don't see how I'm going to, but I do have faith. That my faith is not wavered. I don't care what a reading says. My faith is not wavered. If my faith had wavered, okay, this is something I want to speak on actually. If my faith had wavered, why did I tell y'all that I went to that church thing because God told me to? I wouldn't have done that if my faith wasn't there. Faith is not a matter of speaking, faith is a matter of action. Okay, your actions speak louder than your words. This is what a lot of you need to understand, because there's a lot of niggas online that run their mouth all day, but you ain't out here like this. You don't have the problems I got, right? So you ought to kind of keep your mouth shut a little bit, right? But point is, that's why they're irritating to me. If I didn't have faith and my faith had wavered, why would I walk out of a place in the middle of Kentucky and walk 3+ hours to get to Lexington with no idea where I'm going, really, right? I had an idea, a concept of a spot. I didn't know where it was. I walked under highways and stuff. Real talk. Y'all don't get it. I was walking under all these highways and stuff, seeing cops go by and stuff, wondering, are they going to tell me anything? I mean, I wasn't doing anything wrong, but, I just, how the energy is with something like that. And, it's not normal for a guy to just be walking the routes I was walking. And I mean, I'm talking 3+ hours. And I'm so used to walking, as you see, that I got over there and I still had energy. I was still doing things, so it's like, it says a lot about my character, and that's faith. I mean, the faith to just say, I didn't have any guarantee of nothing. I was stranded. I didn't have a guarantee of getting back here. I just had faith, right? And it was time to go. So when God says it's time to go, it's time to go. I followed him into it and I followed him out of it. You know what I mean? And that's it. So, end of the day, I feel like I did an amazing job. I'm proud of myself. I know my father's proud of me. I exposed him. You know what I mean? And all you other people, right? Don't expect me to ever be working with y'all or anything. I'm going to expose you. If you're evil, I'm exposing you. Okay? I don't have a price, man. Y'all already know that, bro. So y'all can miss me with that. Now, as far as donating, whoever wants to donate, just donate. I don't care where the donation comes from. I'm not going to filter money. Okay? If money comes in, money comes in. If you're people that I don't like and you already know I want no relation to you, different account that says a name like your cat dog. I don't know, make a weird name and just send money through an anonymous account. Because if I told you I don't want nothing to do with you, I mean it. Okay? So we can go ahead and get rid of that issue right now and address that. Okay? So yeah, make a fake account. Don't do it with y'all's names if I don't like you, trying to cause me a conflict and stress. Okay? Money is money. If people sending me money, you didn't see Ping one denying money or refunding money. Nobody does that. So right now, we need money. So like I said, everybody should be donating. If you're someone I don't like or I don't want to deal with, I mean, that's got to be on an anonymous account with some weird name. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me why people want to participate so bad in something that everybody wanted to act like they were too good for, but you're not better than anyone. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Christina's going to tell you the same thing. These people weird. Let me see what she said, because she's so smart, intelligent, beautiful, and just amazing. And I really mean it. That's the thing. Like I said, I wouldn't care if Christina didn't have $2 to her name. That's who I love. And I really want her and everybody to hear that and really know that. I don't care about money like that, bro. I care about love. Been looking for life. I've been looking for her my whole existence. I'm just scared I'm not going to make it. So that's why I'm trying so hard. Can't tell me I'm not. I've been literally, you know, I've been fighting this entire time. And this is, like I said, something that's impossible to heal from. So said there will be an investment made into a Batman outfit. Oh, thank you, honey. See, I just want people to know I'm not in it for that. If she didn't do any of that, I still love her. I just want to be with her. That's all. I mean this. That's why I want people to hear it. But all stuff like that, it makes me smile. It's really nice, and I love you. And, um, I just think that it's sad when people put conditions on love, and they're like, because a lot of people say I love you in vain and be like, what can you do for me? I'm not like that. Like, if Christina didn't do nothing for me, you're who I love. I'm in this with you 100%, and that's just something I want to make sure that you know. But let me keep reading. Constructed with the safest materials available. Yeah, you brought it up yesterday. I was looking at it. I read everything you say. While uplifting and motivating people is a huge part of this, right? Your safety is my first priority, and I just have to make sure that you're the safest you can be. So I will be looking into investing into a Kevlar outfit and some. I'll have to click on the where we talk probably to see the rest of that. So we can't be traveling and worry about the level of protection you will have. You'll need the utmost from the get-go. That's perfect, and I'm all 100% down with that. What I am going to tell you is when we, I think when we get together, I mean, if you want to surprise me with something already built, that would be amazing because you're smart as hell. So I'm sure. All I would say is this. Let me just give you my input. Um, when the suit gets built, because I really think that we're going to do it together regardless. You know, at some point. But if you do it beforehand, just understand that the suit, the whole goal is not only to be protective, but to be as protective as possible, but also lightweight enough to move around. It's just like the issue they run into in the film. That's the hardest thing. That's why nobody's been able to do it. I'm the only guy who said, well, let me just take a bulletproof vest and strap the cape to the back. And there you go. Voila. It's not that hard, because you have to have something that's functional. I'm the only one who said, let me just take steel armor and attach the cape to the back. Voila, bat suit. People complicated it. The thing is this: I want to spend time studying these things, which I'm already doing, but with you, where I can show you what I'm talking about. Because, like I said, the Kevlar, the way it's supposed to be built, is the Kevlar supposed to be cut into separate individual pieces. Okay. And then we have to figure out the other ways to protect what's on the sides that aren't covered by the Kevlar. And that's where I'll need the protection for the other stuff that people tend to use when they're cowards. And you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm thinking maybe like chainmail underneath, like what they use for sharks and stuff. It has to be something probably kind of metallic. And yeah, that would be the first priority to protect me from stuff like that. And then, yeah, the Kevlar should be in plates. And you try to design the plating just like, you can use any of the movies as a stereotype. The newest one is the best one because the plating basically covers his whole body. And that's what you want. You don't want to leave any room empty. That's not smart at all. You want to have the whole suit, okay, look like a football costume, but where you can carry it. Now, we know I can carry weight. That's not the issue. I can carry a lot of weight on me, but we don't want me carrying a lot of weight because it's already hard enough with what I'm going through and what I'm doing. I got to be able to move. You feel me? So it's something that we're going to build several suits together. We're going to do it together because we're going to have to. And I also am trying to figure out if there's a way to create something it looked like in a movie to me in like Superman versus Batman. It looks like it's an actual fiber, meaning like yarn, but it's metallic, it's metal. And they act like it's not possible. I think it is, because titanium is hard to do that with, they claim. I think you can make like a titanium wool fiber, okay, that's like titanium and aluminum alloy or something. And it's just something I'm going to study, that I'm going to see if I can invent and create it. And the point would be to have a suit that was basically yarned together with that, just like what it looks like in the movie, where it's metallic though, and it's so brazen, like so well put together that nothing's getting through it. Okay. And see, this is the thing, is I'm always thinking about concepts that people don't think are possible, but they are. Anything is possible. You just have to do it and quit questioning. And I mean this to the public, quit questioning every little thing. Quit trying to do everything by the book. Oh, it's possible. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. If that's not what I represent, even talking to you right now after what I've been through and what I explained I'm going through, I give up. So yes, is a big factor of it is motivational speaking and being an inspiration to people. You will need the utmost from the get-go. Thank you so much, honey. Let me cross here, and then I'm going to read what else you've said. Trying to breathe, it's hard. I'm going to ask you again, do you think the therapy is pointless, or do you think the therapy could maybe help? I don't know. I'm wondering if it still could help. I don't know. I'm trying to understand the messages and downloads I get. I'm trying to figure it out. It's very hard, you know. But it's not like I haven't tried it and I was still having major issues. So I don't know. But it's gotten out of hand. It's a lot worse. And it's not because of me. I've been doing everything I can, though. It's like I said, it's something that's impossible. It requires a miracle. And supposedly I'm supposed to have a miracle coming, which I believe, because I believe in God, truly. So any of you readers, if you say I believe in God, but I don't, yeah, you're not talking about me, because I've proven I believe in God all the way through and through. If I didn't believe in God, how the hell am I talking to him, and how am I receiving instructions and doing what he says? I'm doing God's work, bro. You can't do God's work without faith in God. I mean, that's just silly to say. Meanwhile, they just sit there in a damn armchair and they're an armchair revolutionary. you know, they're an armchair born again Christian, which is even worse than an armchair revolutionary. Oh, for real. All right, let me see what my baby said. Hold on. Okay, now I see what you're saying, honey. So she said she's not planning to surprise me with one. She wants me to be there to build it with her, to, put my 2 cents in as to what we should do. All right, cool. That's what I want to do with everything. It's like a family project. I want to build it together. I mean, you know, it's my decision as far as sending me out there, I guess, but I want you to be a part of everything, So yes, it's a collaborative family effort, and that way I know that you're gonna do everything you can to protect me and help me, But that's the thing, I just want you to believe in me and have some faith, not just in God, but in me. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I mean, I did this without wearing any suit. I did it wearing this vest only. I mean, the armor is really just to look the part, and yes, I mean, if I need it, but I mean, let me ask you this. I mean, and I don't doubt this for a minute, but I mean, you do have the utmost confidence in me in doing all this, do you not? I mean, I don't see why you would doubt after all you see me do. I mean, you know that I could do this, So, I mean, I move fast, I know what I'm doing. I study all these concepts. I've studied them half my life. And, that's the thing. They're not used to somebody integrating concepts that were self-taught. I did a lot of research when I was in college. I was doing a lot of research, then I dropped out as a multimillionaire. That's the facts. So, while everybody else was just in college, I was doing research on insane concepts that I needed to know about. because this was my calling. It wasn't to be Batman. I didn't even know I was going to do it at the time. But I know a lot of stuff, bro. People don't get. I'm like a human encyclopedia. But yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what we should do. Thank you for that. And yeah, that sounds good. That way I can construct it with you, and we can show each other things, and because I have a feeling that I don't have a feeling. I know that you know a lot that I don't know too, and I know you're gonna really like know what you're doing. So it'll be fun. And other than that, I want to do it all together. Like I said, I want to strap a GoPro camera to me. I don't think it's going to be on the head because I don't want anything weighing my head down at all when I'm moving my neck. But I'll probably put it on a chest thing. It'll be somewhere where you can see what's going on. Don't worry. It'll be this very small GoPro camera, and that's just so that you can see what's everything that's happening. So the chest I would think would be the best part for that, because then you're always seeing in front of me. You know what I mean? And that's about it. If it becomes a problem, I'll go in without it, and I'll just have a radio and explain to you what's happening. But more than likely, yes, I want a camera. I want you to see where I'm at and what's going on, and be able to talk to you. And we'll probably have like a backup and maybe another backup of how to talk to you, because I got to make sure I can let you know where I'm at and what's going on if anything happens. So again, I think people will be amazed at how smart her and I are. And like I said, what we're doing is what it's all for good. It's all to help. But I definitely want you to be a part of all of it, and build it with me. And like I said, it's my risk that I'm taking, and I take full responsibility for that. But I know what I'm doing too, and I have faith and confidence in myself, and in God. So it is what it is. And that's kind of the whole concept of Batman, is like throwing myself, in the lion's den, and being able to handle my own and come out. Don't get it twisted. It's going to be scary. It ain't going to be fun all the time. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary, but that's what I like, is challenges. I was thinking about that yesterday, and I'm like, my whole life I've tested myself, and that's part of what it is. But like I said, I want to do different things. Like, I want to figure out what's going on in the tunnels under Las Vegas. It's going to be different assignments that we do. A lot of the assignments I'm not going to be able to disclose to the public. And yes, a lot of it has to do with Illuminati Freemasonry and figuring out what's actually happening. Yeah, and stopping it. Right? What do you think? I'm going to sit there and come across trafficking or things and not stop it, not just sit there and not do anything about it? See, that's the problem with the world. That's why it continues to happen. It's actually a quote from somebody. It said that the reason why it's like this, or why evil continues to, remain rampant, is because nobody will do anything. It's the failure to act. That's the first thing he talks about, Ra's al Ghul, in the movie. He says the will to act. So that's the thing. You got to have the courage to act. It's not about the law. It's not about what people feel. The laws are set in place to keep us down. It's about what's right. And if someone doesn't act and start standing up for everyone, nobody will. So when you sit there and you want to debate who's the hero, people see who the hero is. I'm a natural born hero, and this is what I do and what I feel my entire bloodline and lineage has done. And that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm representing. I'm not trying anything. It's just what I'm representing and who I am. All right. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Build it all together. And then, you're going to look at me like I'm a mad scientist, because I'm going to be really into it, because this is all I want to do with my time, other than spend it with you. All I want to do is spend my time with you. That's first priority. Remember, I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time on this. Right. But, ew, what the is that? A weird bug on my hand. Like mutating and stuff. Yes, Batman says ew. Ew. Cooties. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, you'll understand my passion for it when we get in there, because I'm gonna be. I mean, it is gonna take some of my time sometimes, but I'm just letting you know you come first. All the Batman stuff is secondary. I mean, that's the truth. But I think that you'll be into it with me. I think you'll want to do it with me. I really do, because it's like my life's purpose and passion. Um, but like I said, you are my life's purpose and passion before any of this. So that's all I want you to know, and I'll always remind you of that. But yeah, I mean, I'm into it. Like I said, we'll take a look at 3D printers if that's cool. That's what I'd like to do. I want to get where we have like our own little bat cave, and maybe get a couple of different spots later on. And I just want to be able to build this stuff. And I mean, because you get a 3D printer, I mean, it'll build the masks. I mean, we can make the masks and get the right materials, like try to get titanium. I don't know if brass would work. That's the thing. It's going to be like experimenting with different stuff until we figure out, okay, this works, you know? And people don't get that when we're going to be building these businesses. So like, that's going to be the first thing. So, basically we're going to get everything going. Yes, we're going to travel. I mean, like I said, if you're okay with it, I mean, I'm always going to lead. I know exactly how to do this, and the thing is, a lot of people, you have to have faith in me, because it's not something I can explain off top all the time. It's something that as we move, it comes to me. That's how God works, but I always have the answers. That part is true as to where to go and what to do. So that's what I want to do first off is, like I said, get these businesses going. That's the first move. Well, get the license unsuspended. That's the first move. Then I want to be able to drive you everywhere, go to the island, have a vacation. I think that's going to be like a pre-honeymoon for us. And that's going to be the only thing we focus on when I'm out there. I'm not worried about no Batman stuff, or it's all going to be about you for like a long time. So don't worry about that. So, the Batman stuff, I want to take a break from anyway. We'll get back into that when we talk about it. And probably when we go, we'll probably turn around and I'll say, all right, let's go to some other city. Let's go to New York City and let's try this out and see how it works. What I'm trying to explain is people like Tone Space. Okay, now these people have tried to talk cute to me, affiliated with Tone Space, for a long time on here. They talked a lot of smack, wrote a lot of checks that they can't cash. Okay, so now I got something to say to you. When I'm up in New York City, there's not going to be any more interviews. Okay, no more interviews, no more money, no more nothing. Okay, remember what you did, because I never forgot. When I'm in New York, what you got to understand, bro, like when you stopped for that interview, the difference now is that there's going to be a Batman walking around in broad daylight. Okay, and not a Batman like in a costume looking cute. I mean an actual Batman. Okay, that you already know who that Batman is. You already know what his career is and what he really does, right? Because I'm not a YouTuber, right? So my point is, no more interviews. It's just simple as that. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. There won't be no more interviews when I get up there. Now, when I leave, you can do whatever you want. Okay? But I'm just saying, don't you think, honey, the energy would be a lot different if he had stopped for that interview? You haven't seen it because it's corny and it gets no views. He gets no views. Nobody knows who this fool is. That's the most hilarious part of it. And he stalks me, right? And yeah, you pretty tall, bro. I see that, but I think that's why you picked that guy to stand next to, because he was super short. You got some height to you. I see that. I don't care about that, But and like I said, I'm not even mad at you. But all I'm saying is, I mean, don't you think, honey, that energy would have been different had he stopped to do an interview and then seen me there, and he knows who I am, and saw Batman, roll up right there, just walk right up? He probably wouldn't have done that interview, right? He probably would have walked away, right, with his tail tucked between his legs, like all of them, right, and left. And then I would have done the interview for him. I would have said Tone Space will be back. We'll be back with more Tone Space later. At this moment, he's a little tied up in his own predicaments. I mean, you don't understand, bro. Like when you play these games online, right? And you try to pretend that you're making fun of me online, remember, like hiding behind computers and stuff. That's all fine, no issue. But just understand, treat people the way you want to be treated, brother. That's all. Because, like I said, I don't hide behind computers. Everything I do, if I talk to somebody, I talk face to face, man. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. All I know is when I'm up in New York City, you will be running from me. You're going to be ducking me. I already know. You're going to duck everywhere I go. Okay. And, I mean, I don't even get it because, I mean, we should be able to have a conversation, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not even mad at you if you can apologize and be a man. Like real talk. You want to do that? Cool. I'd be more than happy to not only would I be happy to talk to you, brother. We can go eat dinner and I will actually tell you how this record contract can work and I can get you put onto the label so you can start making music. But I'm not the type of CEO of a record label that you can push around or pretend with or whatever. I'm a street nigga. So that's what people forget. When you talk to a street nigga, you have to respect me. I don't accept anything less. Okay? So it's different, right? So, like I said, we'll see if he wants to be a man or if he wants to continue to be whatever the hell he is, because we all know. And, that's about it. Like I said, I want to help everybody, man. I want to, be cool with everybody, but people have talked a lot on here, man. They've done a lot towards me. And to just think that we're just going to sit here and forget. I mean, should we forget, honey? We shouldn't forget, right? I mean, it was all good, right? When they thought they had the upper hand and had me trapped or whatever. So now what? I'm just supposed to sit there and take it? No. No, he had no excuse, none of them, to be like that, And like I said, it's not like I'm vengeful or anything. I'm not even mad at this dude, but I just need him to understand I'm not the type of person you disrespect, brother. We need to talk, like really talk face to face. You know what I mean? Because it's not like people. A lot of dudes be acting like they don't get it, but he does get it. He knows who I am. You know what I mean? So like, it's really not an option. You're not going to disrespect me. Okay. So what I do is I normally just tell everybody to their face, hey, look, you're not going to disrespect me. And it's just that simple. Okay. And I mean, I make it very clear and that's it. So, I mean, that's about it. So, I mean, what you can do is you can start preparing your apology. If you'd like, you can type it up. You got nothing but time in that Section 8 apartment that somebody else pays for that you're literally mooching on and lounging in for free, right? Sleeping on the couch all the time or whatever, right? You have nothing but time. Go to your public library. They should have one. It's New York City, right? And type up your apology to me. And then you can just hand it to me when you see me. You can just throw up the white paper like a white flag, like you surrender. Okay. And we'll do it like that. Because you may think you big. Batman's bigger than you, buddy. Okay. Now, I don't know about height wise, but I've got a lot of muscle on me. You're not a big guy. You're very like scrawny and lanky. Okay. Just being honest with you. Okay. We've seen you try to work out at Planet Fitness. It was ugly. Okay. So, yeah, bro. I'm not saying I'm really that big of a guy. I'm just super strong. I was never big. I'm strong, and I can't say that I was big at one point. I can get big, but it's just carrying extra weight. So I don't want to, you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, bro, I've offered you enough times. Do you want to work with the record label? You won't even give me an answer. I mean, when I'm in New York City, man, things are going to change. It's just going to be different because, that's the thing. We're going to be working on music. Christina will be there for everything. I mean, Christina knows how I am, I'm sure, at this point. I'm not letting anybody who disrespected me, I'm not letting you disrespect me. That's all. I'm not mad. I'm not trying to make a scene. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect from nobody. And I'm really coming on good terms and trying to be nice, but a lot of you fools be playing games and I'm not with that, man. Batman doesn't like clowns, bro. Like, for real, bro. It really rubs me the wrong way. Like he told him to his face in that movie. Like, maybe it's just a thing about, Gotham not liking guys dressed as clowns. That's how we feel about you, Tone Space. Okay? And you're not Superman. Okay? So please stop. All right. But yeah, you want to act like you're an intellectual and then basically low key, you know what, everybody with what you're talking about, which was stolen from me anyway, and what I teach. I mean, it's not cool, man. You're not cool for it, and that's it. All right. Let me see what baby is saying. Said, I mean, you are the person that has to wear it. It should be a collab, right? But you need the final say on it. Okay. What's comfy to me may not be to you, you know. Of course I do. I'm aware of behind the scene activities. The chuckle blanks. Oh, that's hilarious. On special. Oh, that's horrible. On special. Oh, man. Tube aren't privy to, so no one knows better than me how capable you are. So, of course I do. Thank you. Um, yeah, all I'm saying is, I, I'll put a stop to all those interviews, buddy. If I'm up there, I'll just walk up and you're gonna have to lead that interview, bro. I mean, it's that simple. All this tough Tony act, I mean, you're gonna have to back it up because I'm gonna be right there. You're gonna have every valid opportunity. So what I would suggest, okay, Tone Space, because remember, you know, Batman is Batman. You already know who Batman is, right? Okay. So what I would suggest is you could go rejoin the gym, go do some push-ups and some dips, nigga. Okay, and start trying to get Brawlic for real. Okay, seriously, because I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I'm not accepting any disrespect at all. I don't care how you view it. I don't care if you think it's all good and you're gonna get away with it. Whatever. Like I said, you already know who I am. You know how I do things, right? And that's it, man. I just want to have a face-to-face conversation. That's all I'm saying, right? But in the face-to-face conversation, I can guarantee you one thing: I will not be backing down. Okay, I don't run away from people. Okay, I'm going to be right there standing my ground in your face. Okay, so I mean, you know, you're going to have about two options, which is run or confront. So it's going to be up to you what you want to do. And the third is apologize. Okay, so, and if I'm nice and compassionate, you know, I won't turn on the camera to make sure that you apologize on camera, because really it should be on camera. Okay. Matter of fact, well, I don't know. Let me not say that right now. We'll just go with the wind and see what happens. But you know, I'll probably change my mind when I get up there because you probably need to apologize on camera. But yeah, point is, like I said, I mean, if Batman was around, bro, that interview would have been a lot more uncomfortable. I know that. You know what I mean? I mean, because I'm gonna be right there, like literally, like you don't get it, bro. Like Batman's so crazy. I would have gotten in the camera lens and stood right behind you and just stood there and said, "No, continue your interview, bro. I'm gonna talk to you right now when you get done with that sucker stuff you doing that's gonna get 4 views." I would have told you right in your face. Like, you don't get it, bro. I'm not a nice guy, bro. Like, I'm really like I'm a nightmare, bro. Like I tried to explain this to you, bro, but you don't want to listen. So it's like, okay, like Tone Space, okay, thinks that he's tough. Okay, all right, cool. You know, so I mean, you know, the thing is, it's been a long enough time span that all these people have pretended. I've tried to explain to them reality. If you don't want to accept it, that's not okay. You know, reality is something we all need to accept, brother. You know, y'all, like, I went through enough because of your delusion. So, like, now you need to accept reality. Yes, and you're going to. Yeah. You know, so Christina, tell me if I'm wrong for feeling that way. I mean, isn't that the way it should be? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying you're not going to walk around being delusional. You know, that's not how it should work. You know, you're going to acknowledge reality. That's it. Like I said, I don't have anything against him. I just want to, you know, I want to talk to him man to man, face to face, because he's not a man. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you to your face. I want you to talk to me straight up. All right, hold up.